This Bellator 162 interview with Kendall to Spider Grove was recorded on October 5th, 2016. It is NSFW. Steve Jewin, MMA Mania.
All right, Steve, you are now on Kendall. Go ahead.
All right, Kendall of Spider Grove, how are you feeling today, sir?
Good. Little sore, but good. The end is near. Camp is almost done. Big fight coming up. Me and Juice Monkey, Testosterone, Mr. Testosterone himself. And tough fight, man. It's hard, and he's going to try and put me away. So, every fight is going to try and put me away, but he's a former champ, and can't wait.
We can't either. October 21st, the FedEx Forum in Memphis. It's going to be huge. It's the main event. Before we get further into that, I want to talk about a really serious matter, something that came up this morning. You're a former tough winner. This man was a former tough. Both of you fight at middleweight. So I'm wondering if you have any thoughts on the passing of Josh Stammen.
That's just fucking unfortunate, man. That sucks. Anybody, he's up here, and my prayers go out to his family, and I'm shocked, man. Lost for words, man. It's been a shitty 1 year. The loss of Kimbo, Kevin Randleman, Jimmo, Jordan. Yeah, I've got to train with Jordan at Alliance. Great kid. That one hit me. Randleman hit me. Kimbo hit me, because I know them personally, trained with all of them, and it just sucks, man. Gone too soon. In God's will, I like to think they're in a better place. Selfishly, we want them to be here with us, but at the end of the day, that's the outcome for everyone. It just sucks that they went so soon and the ways that they went. And fuck, my heart goes out to his family. All those guys' families, man. A lot of them had kids, and yeah. Man, you bumped my shit. Should have waited for the last question.
Sorry, I didn't want to bring you down.
No. I don't want to seem like I'm a dick for laughing, but that's who I am, But no, definitely a serious matter, and I just wish the family the best, man, through this rough time.
Well, you did mention Kimbo Slice, and coincidentally, his son is fighting on this same card as you.
Yeah, no, excited. I've never met him before, but I'm going to go introduce myself and tell him what his dad meant to me. I got to train with him out in Vegas, got to meet him, the real Kimbo Slice, and he was a cool-ass motherfucker, He was just like one of the boys. And when I first met him, he had that, oh shit persona, oh fuck, man. You see that street fight, is he a punk? Is he an asshole? Is he gonna be a dick? No, he's like an open book, man. On the ground, he kind of asked me for some advice, and for me, being a fan of him at the time, it was just oh shit, man, Kimbo Slice. Call my friends back in Hawaii, oh yeah, Kimbo Slice, me and Kimbo Slice train, but he's a great guy, man, and the world is one less cool guy in this world since they left.
One less cool guy in both of the guys we've been talking about, all the guys we've been talking about, but you're a cool guy yourself, and you're fighting a guy that you don't seem to think is too cool. I think you already called Shlemeko a juice monkey. Are you just convinced that he's not going to be able to test clean for this fight, or do you think he'll come in all right?
Time will tell. Yeah, I hope so, but his last one is 50-1, and God knows if he was still doing it in Russia. He fought in M1, so he's been active. So I expect a tough fight. I expect a gamed opponent. He's a dangerous opponent, and I'm excited for it. He woke me up and kept me at the edge of my seat this whole training. Got good training. And I definitely don't want him to spinning back fist my jaw in the third row of the beautiful FedEx Arena. You know, it's been a long time since I fought in an arena this size, and I'm excited. In a great town of Memphis, Tennessee, where I hope he doesn't break my fucking jaw, because I want to eat some barbecue afterwards, and it would suck trying to blend that shit up and drink it through a straw.
You don't want to eat barbecue ribs from Beale Street through a blender. No way.
Yeah.
But now, you mentioned that he had been fighting in Russia while he was suspended here in the United States. Do you feel that the punishment fit the crime? Did he serve his sentence while he was still fighting, or do you think that's okay?
Hell no. Hell no. I should just fucking shoot up as much shit as possible and then roll the dice. If I get caught, fuck it, go fight in Australia, go fight somewhere overseas. Why not? Everyone else is doing it. When I mean everyone else, I mean him. No, it is what it is. He found the loophole. He got out of it, and more power to him, you know. But at the end of the day, we got a fight scheduled. He's not suspended anymore. And let's hope his testosterone levels is down, but if not, fuck it, we'll still fight. I don't care. And if he gets popped, he gets popped. We'll go fight in Russia. He signed with M1 too, so I hope Bellator and the commission takes this shit seriously, you know, and test him out of state. I'm down to do blood and urine right now. I'm down to do it the week of the fight. I'm down to do it right before my fight. I'm down to do it right after. Please believe when I get there, I'm gonna fucking say something about it, but I just, hopefully with the main event, I think we should be drug tested. I know every other time I was the main event, I get drug tested, and so, and being him being 50-1 his last one, I would assume he gets drug tested, and, I just, you know, I'm coming in there on a level playing field, and I hope my opponents do. And I'm flattered if you don't, because then that means in your head you need something to beat me. You need something other than your skill set to beat me. At the end of the day, who gives a fuck? We're fighting October 21st. It's fucking Hawaii versus Russia. Let's do this, motherfucker. I'm all hyped right now. I'm all hyped. My kids are in the car. I'm taking them to school. They're like, why is Daddy cussing so much?
Well, he's excited about the fight, so are we. And
my son's looking at me side-eye. Every time I cuss, he smiles. He's like, yeah, Daddy's on a good one. Daddy's on a good one. Drop me off at school.
all right, well, you mentioned his power several times, and with or without any enhancement, we know that Alexander Shlemenko does hit hard, but you've got knockouts in 2 straight fights now, so you got to have that feeling right now that he should respect your power just as much as you respect his.
I hope he doesn't, and then it'll be a good night for me. You know, no, it took me 30 plus fights, but I finally found my power. I finally found how to utilize my talent. You know, my length, my size, my reach, and Alexander poses a test. You know. Like Joy Beltran was a test, I passed it. Pico France was a test, I passed it. Shlemenko's another test. You know, he offers a different game. You know, a different stand-up. He was a former champ. You know, and he's dangerous. He's knocking guys out with body shots, knocking guys out with spinning back elbow fist, and he throws it a lot. Throws that liver kick a lot, and I've been working on that, so let's see if it pays off. You know, that's why we fight. We fight to see who's a better fighter, and I'm putting my money on me. He's obviously, him and his camp is putting their money on them. And come October 21st in the beautiful Memphis, Tennessee, we're going to go head-to-head, and we're going to see who's the fucking man.
Since you say it took you 30 fights to find this newfound striker and become this fighter that you are now, what do you attribute to finding that striking success? Is there some coaching element or some little thing that you gleaned in training recently that changed you?
I don't know, man. I can't tell you, man. I worked with Jason Perillo a lot. He's helped me out tremendously. Donovan Moleta, my boxing coach out here in Maui. My other kickboxing coach, Wally. I feel bad because I can't pronounce his last name. I'm that terrible. But no, just a combination of all my striking coaches. I got my jiu-jitsu coach, Joel Bowie, and Luis Heredia, mostly Joel, but we kind of just put everything together, and it kind of just hit me.
Getting back to this fight with Shlemenko, you said that it's another test that you have to pass. If you pass and get an A, and kids, obviously they're in school right now, they're trying to get their A's as well. So what does passing this test mean to you? Does that graduate you to?
Yes and no. Like, yes, but I don't want to think about it and get my hopes high. It's not just chip away, just keep on going, just continue to fight until, obviously it's not my decision. I might think I deserve something, but at the end of the day, it's not up to me. It's up to the promotion. And yeah, obviously if I win, that's 3 in a row against 3 named fighters, and I would hope so, but if not, fuck it. There's other people out there that want to fight me.
That's true.
I wouldn't mind fighting them. I don't care.
I will say, I think a lot of fans would want to tune in to see you fight Rafael Cavallo because they probably think that you got everything that you need in the tank right now to take that guy out.
Yeah, I believe I do too, and my confidence is on an all-time high, and yeah, I think stylistically, being able to put up a good fight. I love you. Have a good day at school. But yeah, that'll be icing on the cake, but I got to get past this 50-1 Russian, and we'll see. We'll see around 10 o'clock p.m. October 21st if my hand is being raised or my head is down, So we'll see. There's only one way to find out, and we're going to find out.
Well, since the fight's only a couple weeks away now, what is your weight right now? What are you walking around at presently?
195.
So is it going to be a difficult final cut, or will it be easy for you?
Nah, it'll be easy. My last fight, when I fought people, I woke up 186.8. By the time I got down to weigh in, I pissed and tapped out all my weight. So I think it'll be easy. So, I know it's going to be easy. I eat right. I train good. I train smart. Yeah, it's going to be easy.
All right. When do you make that flight out from Hawaii to Memphis?
The Monday of the week of the fight. I leave at 5 p.m. and I'll get there Tuesday at 12 noon.
So you'll have plenty of time to get adjusted for the time and be ready and fresh for the fight on Friday.
Yes, of course. Can't wait. Excited.
Is there any additional pressure? I know you've talked about it being the main event. You've been in main events before, so it can't feel too different at this point.
Nah, I main event when I fought Evan Tanner. Main event in KSW when I fought Mami Kadyrov. Main event a few other shows, and the only difference is I'm fighting at the end. I'm fighting last instead of first, second, or third, and I think just the anxiousness come fight night, waiting, watching everyone else fight. Okay, hope this fight goes fast. Okay, hope this fight goes fast. Okay, 2 more fights than me, 3 more fights than 1 more fight. Okay, I'm up. Let's go. And that's the only part is taking shits, taking 50 shits before you go out there and fight.
Well, let's also remember you had the main event with Bull Brandon Halsey as well, and you took him to the 4th round, so nerves must not have been too bad that fight, because he lasted a lot longer with the Bull than a lot of other people.
The juiced out Bull, allegedly. But look at him now, yeah? Unsauced, and now he's folded like a cheap lawn chair. But, nah, all jokes aside, fucking, yeah. I wish nothing but the best for him, and I'll still talk all the shit that I want. As to he has his God-given right to talk shit, but yeah, it's a test. And I mean, look, he took down Shlemenko and submitted him in less than a minute, and so I got to go out there and do my thing, man. I got to come out with this victory. So. Can't wait.
Try to prove it as just as much as Halsey proved it when he fought him. Go out there and show the world that you're the man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get any closing plugs you have before we let you go and you get back to whatever you got going for the rest of your day.
Yeah. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my wife, Anna. She's been a help making pre-made meals for myself and my training partner, Jake Kuhn. He's got a fight coming on the 19th, and so she's been stepping up. Obviously, I got 6 beautiful children, and been kind of giving me time to train. And without her, my career would probably be over. You know, time to hang it up and be a dad. But she's helping me prolong it, and I'd like to thank her. My sponsors: Farmers Market Hawaii, War Tape, I Am Local, Triumph United, Swift Athletics, Training Mask, Muskova, underwear, made me look good in male panties, and yeah, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. Paradigm Sports Management, my agent guys, fighting tooth and nail for me, and all my supporters out there. Thank you for having my back and continuing to have my back. And can't wait to see all you guys in Tennessee on the 21st.
I want everybody to follow Kendall Grove on Twitter as well. Social media is always a place to find out when he's talking smack about his opponents. So at Kendall Grove MMA. And Kendall, thank you so much for the time today. It's going to be a tremendous fight, the main event of Bellator 162 at the FedEx Forum.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. And thank you too, Dan.